Hey everybody, in this video I am going to demonstrate adding the fade through black transition to video clips in Clipchamp. Okay, well here's my desktop wallpaper. You can see my Windows wallpaper here today is a photograph of some northern pintails. They're really cute, but now seriously I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click this Google Chrome icon, which I have saved here on my taskbar. Okay, now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here to the address bar and simply type in www.clipchamp.com. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Well, now you can see this is the Clipchamp home page here. Obviously, it's the English version of the site. Now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up to the upper right of the screen and click the sign in icon here. Okay, that's awesome. You can see we have a few sign-in options here, but I'm going to click continue with Microsoft. Clipchamp is currently owned and operated by Microsoft, so I'm going to click continue with Microsoft there. And you can see my email address there is blurred. It's censored. I'm sorry about that. No offense to you all. I just want to make sure I don't get any spam email. Okay, so I'm going to click that now. Okay, awesome. Well, when I clicked that, it brought me to the home area here of Clipchamp. You can see the home area right here. But seriously, now I want to start editing, so I have to enter the video editing area. So I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here and click create a new video. Start from scratch. Okay, now that's awesome. That brought me into the video editing area. So now I'm going to move the mouse pointer to the center of the screen to show you this here before I import media or title my project. I'm going to show you this in the center of the screen here. See the preview pane here, and right above the preview pane you can see this icon size. Okay, you can see size, change aspect ratio. So I'm going to click size now just to show you something that I think is pretty important. I want to make sure that wide is checked because that is the aspect ratio of the clips I'm going to be using, 16:9, because I'm going to be using two clips which are 1280 by 720. So that's a wide aspect ratio. That's 16:9. So I want to make sure that's checked. Now you can see we have several other options, but wide is what I need. Okay. So now I'm going to title my project. So I'm going to click in the input box up here to the right of the word Clipchamp here on the upper left of the screen. I'm going to click in there and type fade through black transition. Perfect. Now I have to import my media, so I'll move the mouse pointer to the left of the screen here and click the import media icon there. And I'm going to navigate to my folder. So whichever folder it is on your hard drive is obviously where you put it. It's obviously up to you where you keep your files. But I'm going to move my mouse pointer up here and click desktop here on the Windows prompt box. And just navigate to my folder. Okay, here it is here, sample clips. I'm going to double click sample clips. Now I'm going to double click Clipchamp. And I'm going to now double click fade through black transition. Okay, so I'm going to click the clip on the left. And I'm going to hold down the control key now and click the clip on the right. And I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click the open icon here on the bottom right of the prompt box. I'm going to click it now. Okay, excellent. I have imported these two clips. Now, this is an extremely important fact to remember, okay? I'm just going to tell you now. These two clips have only been imported. They have not really been uploaded. Clipchamp.com here, this is the desktop version, the free online desktop version, is referring to the two clips which are on my hard drive. And the same thing here for your drive as well. So be mindful to keep them in that folder, okay? They have not been uploaded. They've only been imported. So now, I want to add these two clips to the timeline. So the clip here on top, the one of the mute swan, I'm going to now click the plus sign, which is on the bottom right of the clip. Okay, so I'm going to click that now. Perfect. Now when I added it to the timeline, you can see the position indicators right here at the end. See it positioned at the end, so that's great. So now I'm going to click the plus sign on the bottom right of the clip on bottom to add it to the timeline as well. That's the dog berries there. See the berries? So now we can't see these very well. So what we need to do is click the zoom out timeline icon here. You can see it's a magnifying glass with a minus sign on it. Zoom out timeline. Here we also have access to zoom in timeline, fit timeline, and collapse timeline. But what I want to do right now is just simply zoom out timelines. I'm going to click that. Perfect. Now we can see both clips neater. So, now before I add the transition, how about we simply watch these two clips so we can compare them. So I'm going to click the seek to start icon here under the preview pane. I could click the position indicator and drag it back to the left, but I think for this example, the more efficient way to go is simply clicking the seek to start icon here under the preview pane. So I'm going to click it now. Perfect. Now I'm going to click the play icon, which is under the preview pane. Okay, neat all. Now we're going to add the transition. Now, certain I'm going to add the transition. I'm going to move the mouse pointer to the left and click this transitions icon here. Okay, now we could search for our transition, but right now I'm simply going to click the scroll bar there and drag it down and click fade to black here, and I'm going to take fade through black, pardon me, and I'm going to now drag it down and put it on the plus sign between both clips. You can see add transition. I'm going to do that now. Perfect. Now I've added the transition. Now how about now I merge these two clips into a longer video file so we can watch them with the transition added. So I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here and click the export icon in the upper right of the screen here. And you can see we have options here. Of course, we can see video quality. Your video will export as an MP4 file. We also can see 480p, which is good for drafts. 720p, smaller file size, faster export. 1080p, which is full HD. You can see that's high quality. 4K. We wouldn't have access to 4K here anyway, because both clips, pardon me, we wouldn't have access to 4K because we have to purchase Clipchamp Premium. You can purchase Clipchamp Premium through a yearly subscription, which runs about 130 bucks Canadian at the time I made this video. Okay, but 4K wouldn't be relevant here anyway because both of my clips are basic HD. They're 1280 by 720. We also have audio only. We could export just the audio portion. And GIF for videos 15 seconds or less. That's not relevant here because my video is just about 17 seconds. Okay. GIFs are not video files. They're simply animated image files, which you can use on a social media account or on a web page. Okay. So now we'll move the mouse pointer up and click 720p here to begin the export. Okay, that was really neat. Now you can see up in the upper right, fade through black transition made with Clipchamp that has downloaded to my downloads folder. Be mindful of this one thing. It may download the copy immediately, but I think more importantly, I want to show you how to save a copy by using this icon here, save to your computer. So I'm going to click that now. And I'm going to navigate to the folder where I want to save it, which is sample clips here. Double click Clipchamp. And I'm just going to scroll down and find my folder. Fade through black transition. I'm going to double click that. With the mouse pointer down to the bottom right of the prompt box and click save. Okay, excellent. Now I've saved the video file. So I'm going to move the mouse pointer up and click the minimize icon here on the window. And I'm going to find my folder here. Here it is on the desktop. Double click sample clips. Double click Clipchamp. And I'm going to double click fade through black transition here. And here's my video file. So I'm going to double click that now to open it in Media Player. So let's just watch it now. So I'm going to double click it. Okay, that was really nifty. That looked really cool. You can see it faded through black there, the transition. So now I'm simply going to close the player window there. Obviously, whichever player you use is up to you, but I like media player. Now I'm going to close the folder, and I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click Google Chrome icon there on the taskbar again. I'm going to click that. And now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up to the upper left and click Keep Editing. And that brought me back to the video editing area. So I could, if I wanted to, start doing some more editing here. But I don't want to right now. But for example, I could add an effect or a filter to one of these clips. So now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up to the upper left. You see these three bars in the far upper left corner there. I'm going to click that now. Now I'm going to click back to home. Okay, that brought me back to the home area. I'm going to scroll down. And here's fade through black transition. I'm going to click that now. Okay, perfect. There you go. You can see that's where the save project is stored. It's stored in the home area. Just scroll down. When you go back home and find your project. Okay. This is the free online desktop version of Clipchamp. You may find up a point in your browser to clipchamp.com. Remember, the programmers who work on this may change features, move features, or remove features entirely. So try to be patient when using it, okay? Other than that, I think it's seriously an awesome program. You can ask questions in the comment section. I'll answer all I can. And thank you all so very much for watching. Thank you very much for your time.